Icarus did not fall because he was foolish. He fell because, for the first time in his life, he was free, and freedom can be intoxicating. Icarus was the son of Daedalus, the greatest craftsman the world had ever known. Daedalus could build anything: machines, illusions, wonders that felt almost divine. But even genius can become a cage. Daedalus served King Minos, ruler of Crete, and when Daedalus's knowledge became dangerous, Minos imprisoned him. Father and son were locked away, high above the sea. No ships could reach them, no roads led out. The land was guarded. The ocean was watched. For Icarus, this was all he had ever known. Stone walls, salt air, and a distant horizon, always visible, never reachable. Daedalus knew one thing: no prison could hold the sky. If they could not escape by land and not by sea, they would escape by air. Quietly, patiently, Daedalus gathered feathers from birds, from the wind itself. He bound them together with thread and sealed them with wax. Wings, fragile, imperfect, but possible. As he worked, Icarus watched, wide-eyed, silent. When the wings were finished, Daedalus gave his son a warning. Do not fly too high. The sun will melt the wax. Do not fly too low. The sea will weigh the feathers down. Follow me. Stay between. Icarus listened, but listening is not the same as understanding. Daedalus and his son Icarus leapt from the tower at dawn. For a moment, there was only falling. Then, flight. The wind caught the wings, the earth fell away. Icarus laughed. Below him, the sea stretched endlessly. Above him, the sky opened without limit. For the first time, he was not trapped. He was not small. He was not someone's son. He was weightless, free. Daedalus flew ahead, steady and careful. Icarus followed, then rose, higher. The sun burnt warm against his face. The world looked different from above. Boundaries disappeared, warnings faded. And in that moment, Icarus made a choice. Icarus flew higher. The wax began to soften. A feather drifted loose, then another. Icarus felt the wings weaken, too late. The sun did not hate him. The sky did not punish him. Gravity simply returned. The feathers scattered, the wings failed, and Icarus fell. The sea closed around him. His name was swallowed by the waves. Daedalus looked back and saw only feathers floating on the surface. He landed alone, a man who had escaped Crete and lost everything. Daedalus did not see the fall. He heard it. A sound cut short. A cry that never reached him. When Daedalus turned back, the sky was empty. No wings, no laughter. Only feathers, drifting on the water below. Daedalus circled the sky, calling his son's name. Once, twice, again and again, until his voice broke. He landed, alone, on a distant shore, a man who had escaped and lost his son, his joy, his everything, in the process. The world would remember him as a genius, but in that moment, Daedalus was only a father, standing beside the sea. He gathered the feathers that washed ashore. He buried what the waves returned. And he named the waters after his son, the Icarian Sea, so the world would never forget where ambition met grief. Daedalus survived, and that was his punishment. He lived with the knowledge that his brilliance built the wings, and his warning could not save his son. The myth is not only about Icarus. It is about what happens to those who remain, about parents who teach limits, knowing they will be tested, about inventors who change the world without controlling the cost. For centuries, Icarus has been remembered for flying too high. Daedalus is remembered for flying correctly. But the myth does not reward correctness. It leaves us with silence, with a father who lived long enough to regret survival, and a son who died, believing the sky was worth it. Icarus touched the sun, Daedalus touched the ground, and between them lies the truth that freedom is never without cost.